Hello everybody, welcome to a box opening from the Mana Vault. Today we're going to be opening up the brand new Double Masters 2, the 2022 edition. Just a draft booster box here. In the future we'll have a collector box opening, but for today, let's just go ahead and open up our Double Masters. And you can see we have our art. What's that, the Mimeoplasm or something? And we have our packs. Let's just jump right into things here. Let's see what kind of order do we have. I believe we get this Cryptic Spires in every single pack, so it's the brand new card that is basically only useful in limited. We have a foil Rampant Growth, 2 foils in every pack. A foil Is It Charm. Our first rare is a Hardened Scales, which is a decent rare to get. Followed by a Phyrexian Tyranny. Uncommons, and then we probably won't really go through any of the commons there. We'll just kind of set those all over to the side. Some of the uncommons are worth something, so we'll take a look at those. Our Cryptic Spire from every pack. We do get our first foil rare of the pack. Not a great one. We get a Lesha who smiles at death. A foil Aven Initiate. Our first Mythic is one of the better ones you can pull. We get a Cavern of Souls, which is always very popular in Modern. Nice for those tribal decks. Get past those counter spells. We also have Ulashed, the Hate Seed. Another myth realized. And we do get a full art Moldrifter, so that's pretty nice there. Maybe we'll keep track of our full art cards. You know, a nice little boar token. Oh wow, a Cryptic Spires. A foil Jeskai Elder. Foil Experiment 1. Another great rare. We get Force of Negation. I think currently the second most expensive regular rare in the set, behind Phyrexian Altar at the time of recording this at least. Followed by a Balefire Liege. And some junk. That's okay though, we've opened some pretty great hits. We already have Cavern of Souls as well as our Force of Negation there. Here we have a borderless foil. We get Inquisition of Kozilek, a Civic Saber foil. They decided to do some of the buy a box promos that were exclusively buy a box promos. We get Fire Song and Sunspeaker here. Unfortunately, they didn't do the most expensive one. My Master Biomancer. Some uncommons. That most expensive one would be the Nexus of Fate. Caused a lot of hysteria back when it was printed. Foil Mistmeadow Witch, and a foil Knightly Valor. We get an Aether Vial, another great rare there. Aether Vial, always good to see that card in Modern. Venser, Shaper Savant, I know I got a buddy that loves to run this one as a commander. Jeskai Charm, and some more uncommons. Aether Vial, again, a little expensive from what you might expect, as it doesn't really see a ton of play anymore. We get Glimpse the Unthinkable, always used to be a staple of those mill decks back in the day. And a card that surprisingly has some value, Mael's Aria. Those alternate win conditions always tend to have a little bit of value to them. Honestly, before this came out, I didn't know that Mael's Aria was like, I don't know, like a $10 card before this printing. Not sure what it is now. We get Ashen Rider. This used to be a Mythic from Theros. Nice little reanimation target. And we get Wasatora, Nikoru Queen. Nothing too great there. We do get Path to Exile, which is one of the more expensive uncommons. At least regular frame uncommons in the set. Doesn't see quite as much play as it used to, but it's been slowly creeping back into decks. Get a foil Firemind Vessel, a foil Lyav, Supreme Verdict, a nice little rare board wipe there. And Conqueror's Flail. This card was also getting kind of expensive from Commander. A lot of Commander reprints can be found within this set here. So a lot of cards that were good for Commander. Here we got a Fairy Rogue token. I remember the days when those were worth like $5 to $10 a piece. Made by Bitter Blossom. Maybe we'll open one of those in this pack here. We get our first rare in the pack is Privileged Position. Pretty expensive reprint here. It's down to about 10 bucks, but it was getting a little pricey before that. Bring to Light sees play in those Niv Mizzet decks. And then we get our next borderless Uncommon here, we get the Orzhov Basilica, one of the old bounce lands. Cryptic Spires again. Who knew? Foil Agony Warp, a foil Doomed Traveler. We get another great mythic here. We get Dockside Extortionist. Before this reprinting was like $70 or something from just the one commander precon. First real printing in a set. Beautiful card to see there, as well as a Thistledown Liege. Sign of Darkness was also a little bit pricey as far as uncommons are concerned. I believe it used to be a rare. Nothing too special there though. Also used to be a rare. So a few things that used to be rare, now just uncommon. An Elemental and wow, a Cryptic Spires. We get a foil Rift Bolt, nice little common foil there. A Severed Strands, and we get our first bad mythic out of the box. That's okay because we've had two great mythics. So eventually we were going to get something bad. We get Gav, Guru of Spores, and Una's Prowler, Cube All-Star. I guess there are some commons that we've kind of been neglecting that can be a full borderless here. We get two in this pack. Not a bad one in Spell Pierce as well as Coiling Oracle. Maybe at the end we'll go through and check to see if we missed any other nice commons. Probably not though. We're not going to worry about it. We get a Cryptic Spires, a foil Burning Tree Emissary, foil Ground Assault. Disciple of the Ring used to be a mythic. Good thing it's not anymore because this card is bad. We also have Sidisi Brood Tyrant, another bad one. Dragon Arch, one of the better uncommons in the set. And another one of the better uncommons, and I think this is the first paper printing with the snow border of this card, as well as a Blood Artist. So some pretty good uncommons here. Moving right along, Cryptic Spires, who knew? Who knew that that was coming? A foil Seeker of the Way, a foil Advanced Stitching. Ooh, we get Oracle of Moldiah Borderless, nice little rare there. I remember this card used to be about $40 for a long time, thanks to Commander and Cube demand. Nice rare to get there. Used to be a mythic, we have 1,000 Year Storm, now just a rare. Nice little card, always fun to try to combo out with the 1,000 Year Storm. If you guys are enjoying this so far, be sure to subscribe to our channel. It does mean a lot. Like this video, tell some friends, leave a comment, let us know what kind of cards you're hoping to get from this set, whether buying them or just opening them for yourself. Get Dauntless Escort and Thraxamundar. A couple of bad rares there. Rancor is not a bad uncommon, and a borderless, and Dimir Aqueduct. Some foils. We get the best rare in the set. We get Phyrexian Altar, one of the most expensive rare in the set. This card was approaching like $80 to $100 or something before this reprint. Still holding a pretty price. We also get a Weathered Wayfarer, always a fun card, being able to go get lands as long as your opponents control more lands than you. We have a Devoted Druid, nice little uncommon. And Wall of Omens is always a cool card as well. And another mythic. We get Bitter Blossom. We did get the Fairy Rogue token earlier. Not in the same pack as our Bitter Blossom, but they do complement each other nicely. So pretty good card there. We get Judith, that works not very well with Bitter Blossom because it only affects non-tokens. But Judith, not that great of a card. And an Unearth in the commons there. I get another Fairy Rogue to go with our Bitter Blossom. Wow. Man, we've been getting lucky. We've gotten a lot of Cryptic Spires. We get a foil Phyrexian Tyranny. Now, the only other foil of this that existed, I don't remember what set this was in, Apocalypse or Nemesis or one of the old sets. The foil was actually like $75. I can't imagine that this version is going to be very expensive. We get a Bloom Tender, though, so nice rare there. And a Boartusk Liege. Get a foil Chancery, a foil Misfire Adept, Elsha of the Infinite, and Pull from Tomorrow. Not very good there. We do get a borderless Terminate though, so that's pretty cool. As well as a Thought Scour borderless. I know my piles have been bad. Feel free to call me out on that with these borderless cards. A foil, or a Cryptic Spires, a foil Bloodbraid Elf, a Grapple with the past foil, Glenalendra Liege, and Shattergang Bros. Is this set shattering my wallet? Probably. Thank you, Shattergang Brothers. Man, we are getting a lot of these Fairy Rogues. And is there something else that makes this in this set? If not, it should be a rare token to get, as it is just produced by this Mythic. Couple of bad little commons there. But we do get a Liliana, the Last Hope. Unfortunately, it's not a textured foil, but it is the borderless Liliana here. So that's a pretty good Mythic. Another Mythic in the pack. We get Crucible of Worlds. So 2 expensive cards there. Crackling Doom used to be a rare. Yeah, that pack was pretty good. I don't know what else to say about it. We get another great rare in Green Sun Zenith. Unfortunately banned in Modern, or maybe I should say fortunately. But it is still expensive because of Commander and a little bit of Legacy play. Just a few packs to go. This box has been pretty insane so far. I don't really know how we can top it off any better. But we do get a Forbidden Orchard, which is like $10 maybe. Pretty good there. And a Darksteel plate, which is also like $5, $7, something like that. We do get an Eternal Witness out of our uncommons there. Just 2 packs to go. Double Masters, 2 packs. Let's see if we can end off on something even crazier than what we've already gotten out of this box. We get an Anguish Unmaking. That was always an expensive card from Commander play. And a Villainous Well. That was never an expensive card. Inquisition of Kozilek, pretty good. And another Bloodbraid Elf. Monastery Swiftspear in the borderless version as well. Pretty nice to see. And the last pack, we got a Cryptic Spires. Can you guys believe it? Foils are bad. We do get another borderless Mythic. We get a Lenda the Dusk Rose. I don't know about you guys, but I really can't tell what's happening in this art. It looks like she's being laid down in something. And a really bad card. So we'll just pretend that the Lenda is the last thing that we saw out of this box. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking the video, leaving us a comment. It does mean a lot to us. Until next time, this has been the Mana Vault.